All right, so back testing um, on Bitcoin, this strategy. Okay, so my strategy is just to take long trade whenever this strategy gives me. Okay, and then take profit on these levels. Okay, so let's see. That's the simple objective, right? So on this trend line, it's um, going up on this trend line. Okay, it overcame the resistance, couldn't go above this there, comes down. Right. So let's look at the longer structure, what's going on. This accumulation structure got formed, right? Then within that accumulation structure, there was this distribution structure, buying climax, automatic rally, that was the upthrust and various divergence. So it comes down around there. So around here, you know, uh, this is your spring kind of structure, you see. And by the way, this is the start of the month, okay? So that's also very important. All right. So as we this has reached TP1, you see, from this distribution structure, this 2% from there to here, right? So our profit target has reached on the downside. If you want to take trade on the upside, let's look at how it plays out. See, we got this trade there. Okay, there was a little delay. Let me just take it a little bit back, and I'll just run it um, like this. Okay, so we're seeing that there we go. We got this long trade there. Okay, and this was a new reaccumulation structure. Okay, so basically, market at least will go around here. Okay, because that was your buying climax, automatic rally reaction. So secondary test is gonna be there. So I'm gonna take trade. Uh, this trade is based on basically. Uh, let's just enter the trade. Okay. Um, this is giving me trade. This is gonna be my SL, almost $1,000 SL, and this is gonna be my TP. Um, here. Okay. 1:1.2 or something like that. Let's see. Now, this was very strong candle. You can see the candle color shows that. So as I am trading through volume, that is, and these indicators you can add it freely on your chart as well, so no worries. You see, very ultra high volume, right? Still holding around the resistance. See, this is very realistic back testing or forward testing. Um, yeah, see how it's holding near the resistance upthrust. So this should be your telltale sign on like what's gonna happen, because see, we are looking it from the wave perspective first of all. Okay. Um, as I explained in the video previously, this is my first wave, right? This is gonna be my second wave, just about the first one, right? The third wave is gonna be extension of this on there. Fourth wave is gonna come around here. Fifth wave, like that. Okay. So if I'm projecting third wave, I can use my Fibonacci extension. Okay. Uh, I'll point to the low, go there, and then bring it back there. This is my 1.618 and this is 2.618. Okay. So you can see like you can drag this to 2.618. Okay. Or you can just have it here. Okay. The maximum TP that you're seeing, right? So that's gonna be your wave 3 extension. So let's see how it plays out. Okay. That's why like in Elliott wave shows us um, how to be confident in our trade. Even though we got this resistance upthrust action, there is support here, and the wave will progress within this channel, and you'll see what I mean. Okay. So this is the third wave, right? So this is gonna be one, two, three, four, five, something like that on this one. Okay. And let me, okay, let's just keep everything. Hope it's not too much crowded, and I can clean up the chart, but it won't. Okay, let's yeah, let's just keep all of them. Okay. So we got another long trade there. So I can add to the position. You see, we are taking trade on this second wave, completion of that third sub wave, you know. So I can add another trade there. Let's see. Still my SL is here. As the market moves, I'm gonna drag it. Um, yeah, drag it to the upside or trail it. Okay. I think it's gonna give me backing up action as like here. You see, very high volume candle is coming there. You know, come around here, then go back. By the way, you can see this is inside this distribution or reaccumulation structure, and it's happening on about this resistance of this accumulation structure. So backing up action is more probable on these areas. So that's what you see, market pullback, and it's showing me signs of strength here. Okay, buying occurring there, and you see as it worked in the resistance, we'll see market track above. Okay. It needs to overcome this midpoint. We'll see there. There we go. You see, then it came down there. Okay, fight is happening there for sure. You see, boom. There's another trade that we got. We are already positioned, so like we don't need to add more. Okay, I think now I can trail my SL below this low, reduce my risk. I might unload a couple of shares when it comes to this red line because that's the ending channel there. All right, so let's see. There we go. See, these are the sort of like market movement you need to practice with, you know. So this is definitely some sort of like complex correction, and like you know, it's moving very slowly. Okay. Means we are up 15 bucks. It is very choppy around there. Just waiting for this to reach this red area there. Then I'll close out half of my trade. Still enough there. 1 hour. Let's see what's going on 15 minutes time frame. Well, on 15 minutes we were just going up very slowly. You know, um, yeah, need to overcome this resistance in order to go much further. See, boom, there you go. As soon as it overcame that, this was your descending triangle. See, A, B, C, D, E, right? Market just goes up there after it broke that resistance, you know. So technically speaking, it did hit our TP1, I suppose. Not that one. Here, T on 1 hour, right? There. So let's see. Whoa. A lot of fight is happening there. This midpoint is like needs to get broken, in order to go up. It is approaching our TP1. Volume is coming in. You see, good candle. There we go. It reached our TP1. Okay, and like around the red line there. So I'll just um, offload half of my shares. I'll just sell one Bitcoin there, book some profit there, right? Sorry, I exited one trade. This was that trade, and this is still going on, right? So I'm gonna drag this to break even now, okay, and let it run. All right. If it hits my profit target, then it's good. Otherwise, even if it takes me out, it's my SL is in break even, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Um, the only thing that would be gone is my paper profit. So yeah, in this tutorial or back to forward testing is to show you guys how to utilize all this indicator that I have released in your own trading. And this is by all means is a leading indicator. I'm not selling you anything. Okay, you can go ahead, test for yourself, and see if it's really uh, you like or not. you know I've also released a course of the same. Okay, so my TP got hit. No, no, not. What was that message there? Anyway, um, I do have a course on this one though, right? So when you come here, this was the original indicator that I released, but it was in white only. So I released for public. You can go to the website, right? And there's one Udemy course that I have released, which teaches how to utilize this indicator into your own trading. This is 24 hours long course, okay? And I talk all of those concepts: accumulation, distribution, reaccumulation, volume spread analysis, and all this stuff, okay? You can also visit the website, okay? I do have a YouTube where I talk about this stuff as well. Um, So yeah, guys, I hope you like this content and enjoy learning about market. So yeah, so let's see. I'll just speed things up a little bit. I think it might come around here, give me another backing up action. So let's see. Yeah, see, it came back to this area one by one trend line, then it goes up. Boom. We could have added there as well. So yeah. So this was basically third wave length was there. This is our fourth wave. This will be our fifth wave. Um, this is how it's going like that. Um, so we are within this third wave, and this fourth wave completed, and this is my fifth wave that's going on there. And we will see some divergence on the fifth wave of this third subwave, right? Um, let's see. So our TP got hit, right? You see, at their take profit got hit. So basically, we made 3,000 bucks um, in the span of how much time was it? 4 days, you know. Uh, but what I was showing you guys is how to apply these concepts, which you can learn here as well. Okay, so yeah, fourth way and fifth way is going to be completed. We are looking for divergence, meaning this sort of color on up way. Let's see. I think third wave already got completed there. No, third, fourth, fifth will be around here. This was my first, right? First wave, second, third wave of this subwave, four, fourth, and fifth, and there, three, four. So fifth there is gonna be something like that, ending diagonal, right? Let's see, I'm gonna speed things up a little bit. By the way, we had another trade set up there. So more, so we are in a distribution and it's making LPSY. Yeah. Uh, Long trade there. Let's see if we break below this support. I think that's the end of the trend, trade. So let's see here, upthrust action. We are in this distribution structure. And by the way, if you notice, this has reached, this trend line has crossed above this high, so that's already now, um, you know, that means the profit target has reached for all of this. Okay, so we can close out our trade, which we already done, and you see very big downside. Now after this, like if it confirms, it comes down, pulls back around this resistance, we can take short trade. So I'll just show you one short trade, and then I'm gonna close the video so that it's within the, you know within half an hour. Okay, so this long trade setups that you're getting, be aware of those, because it's, your profit target has reached. Okay, so we don't have to be greedy that much. All right. um, you see, as it comes down, just of this upthrust, you see that was the trade. uh, we could have taken short trade there, right, on this break, but let's wait for the pullback, then we can enter. So let's do the wave counting again. So one, two, three. Fourth wave will be around here. Okay, then we're gonna target trade on the fifth wave. Okay, so let's see. That's my third wave. That's the longest, so we should have been aware of that. That was the test of upthrust. No worries, we're gonna trade the fourth wave. So we're also looking for this ABC sort of pattern on the corrective, the corrective pattern. Okay, so let's see, is this ABC now? Yes, ABC, the wave should be completed. And you can see volume is also decreasing. Right, there we go. See, very high volume, purple color. Right, so I can take short trade there. Put my SL about this, right, just in 500 bucks. And then I can target, let's take this around this one, 1.618. Okay, and that was my TP2 from the distribution. You see, 4% on this top. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. So we are trading on this fifth wave, and this is how it's going. So here we should be aware of, like, this can very well uh, retrace all the way there. Our stop loss is there, so we should be aware of that. We can actually unload half of our trade, you know just buy back. Okay, yeah, so even when it goes back to our SL, we will be break even because we already taken half of the profit, right? So let's continue. I hope all this, colorful chart is not um, uh, cluttering things up. Okay, because all these are giving us some information of the market. So yeah, you see, as soon as it hit this resistance, it comes down. So we can add another that we took. So I can just sell another 0.5. Okay, and then be on the trade. To see how it goes down very quickly. This is a complex sort of ABC, A, B, A, B. I think, yeah, A, B, C, D, E, something like that will happen. Again, it's reaching the resistance, and you see the reaction there, and my take profit got hit. You see on this candle. So we made total $4,500. We took 5 trades, and you can see this was almost 2 weeks. I mean, less than 2 weeks actually, and let it unfold. So you guys can see how to do that, and that's how I was able to recognize these trades. After this, you see, like, we got this trade. Here we got trade, right? Um, Here we should have exited our short trade, you know, um, our long trade. Okay, so that's the testament to the fact of using this indicator, in real market scenarios, situations. So I hope you guys like this analysis, and let me know in the comment what you guys think. So thank you so much.